Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, let us learn how to do constructor based dependency injection without creating a constructor. Is it even possible? Yes, of course. Today, we will discuss about @requiredArgs constructor. This is an annotation from Lombok. You might be already working with few other annotations like data, noargs constructor and allargs constructor. You know what is the use of noargs constructor. This generates a default constructor. @allargs constructor, this generates a constructor using all the properties that are available in this class. Then, what is the use of @requiredArgs constructor? That is what we are going to discuss now. This requiredArgs constructor helps us to perform constructor based dependency injection without creating a constructor. How? Is it even possible? Let us check it out. Let us get started. Guys, I am in Spring Tool Suite. I have already created an application. This is about course. So my domain model is course, which has two properties, course name and type. This class is already annotated with noargs constructor, allargs constructor and data. This means automatically the required default parameterized constructor, getter-setter methods, toString, hash code and equals all are generated for this particular class. Okay. Then where will we learn about requiredArgs constructor? Of course, while injecting the dependencies in another class. So for this we are having a controller class and a util class. This is a helper class. This returns a list of courses and this class is annotated with @component. Okay. Now let me go to the controller class. In the controller class, I have got two REST endpoints. One is to return the list of courses. The other one is to return the list of courses by type. As in list of backend courses or front-end courses or cloud computing. Okay. Now let me go back to the course controller class. Here this course controller depends on course util. This means course util should be injected into this particular class. What are the different ways of injecting the properties? One is field based dependency injection or setter based dependency injection or constructor based dependency injection. If I am using field based dependency injection, it is enough that I will go and add @autowired above this particular property. If I am using setter based dependency injection, I need to create a setter method for this property, that is for this course util, and it should be annotated with @autowired. In case of constructor based dependency injection, you need to create the constructor with the dependencies as parameter. It is not mandatory for the constructor to be annotated with @autowired annotation. Actually, this is from Spring 6.x. That is okay, fine. Then, what is the purpose of requiredArgs constructor? This requiredArgs constructor is an annotation from Lombok. It helps to generate the constructor in a class where the instance variables are final or they are not null. That is, they are annotated with @not null. Okay, let us see how this can be done. As of now, we have not added any constructor. So this particular class is having a default constructor. We all know that. Let us check it out. Go to Window, Show View, Outline. Here I am not having any constructor. Now let me add @requiredArgs constructor above the class. This is from Lombok. Okay. Whether the constructor is generated now? No. Only if the instance variables are final or not null, then this annotation will create a constructor by passing this property as parameter. Let us check it out. Let me add the keyword final. The moment I add the keyword final, you can notice automatically a constructor with course util as parameter is generated. This means what? The moment you have a constructor with the appropriate property, automatically it will be injected to the class. So now course util is automatically injected into course controller class. Okay. Now what will happen if I am having any other instance variables? As in, let me add private string message. Now will this be added to the constructor? No. As long as it is not final, it will not be a parameter of the constructor. You can notice it over here. Now, let me make it as final. The moment I add final keyword, this annotation automatically adds this message also as parameter. Can you see that? But can string be injected into a class? No, not possible. The inbuilt classes cannot be auto-wired. Of course, I also do not want to auto-wire string. So, what should I do? If I provide a value for this message, then this will be omitted. Now see, automatically that string is removed from the constructor. So now understand, if your properties are of type final, automatically a constructor with that particular property will be created by required args constructor. If suppose you are having few other properties which are final, but you do not want to inject it or you do not want to auto-wire it by using a constructor, means provide values for that. Okay, let us try it out with one other example. Let me create one more class. Let's say core service. I am not using any layered architecture or anything. Simply a class which is annotated with @service. Now I want to inject this core service in the course controller class. Private core service, core service. Okay. Now, is it added to the constructor? No. But the moment I add final keyword, automatically it will be added as a parameter in the constructor. You can see it over here. But I don't want this to be injected into this controller class. I have some other purpose. For that I have added this property. So what should I do? Either I can make it as null. The moment I provide value, we can see automatically it is removed from the constructor. Or I can create an object. Core service. So I hope it is clear. Let me recap it. The purpose of required args constructor is to generate a constructor in a class with the properties which are of type final or which are not null. In our case, we had few properties which are of type final. But if you are providing values, that will not be added as a parameter in the constructor. If you do not provide value, the required args constructor will generate a constructor by using that property. In our case, we are having 3 final variables in course controller. I want to inject only course util, but I want the other variables also to be of type final only. In that case, I have to provide values so that they are not added as parameters. Whichever final variables are not provided with value, they will be passed as parameters in the constructor. So, the required args constructor annotation will generate constructor using the properties which are of type final or not null, and you are not supposed to provide values for them. See, without creating a constructor, we have injected the dependencies, right? Okay, let us also check our application. Let me run the application. The application is running in port number 8080. Okay, now let me open Postman. Get the list of all the courses. Okay, list of courses of type backend. This is the URL, courses/type/backend. Enter. So it is returning me 2 courses. Now our application is also working fine. This means course util is automatically injected into course controller even without creating a constructor or using setter method or field based dependency injection. How is it possible? Using required args constructor. So, using required args constructor, we can do constructor based dependency injection. That is, we can perform constructor based dependency injection without creating a constructor. That's it. Thank you.